Oakland County's oldest hospital is now facing serious accusations of fraud. It's just the latest legal battle it's up against in federal court.
For months, we've been telling you about serious issues being raised at Pontiac General Hospital, from building troubles to a recent death following a colonoscopy. And now, one of their doctors with a troubled past is also under fire.
It's good. I'm building the business. We're doing the work. We're bringing a lot of patients. Seeing patients, doing surgeries and everything.
7 investigators Simon Shakat is back on the case and uncovers what exactly the doctor and the hospital are being accused of now. Simon?
Inside Pontiac General Hospital, patients are promised the highest level of medical care. Yet one of their top surgeons is now dodging questions about why he lost his medical license prior to working here. Dr. Mohammed Awasi is a familiar face around Pontiac General Hospital.
Oh, you do orthopedic surgery?
Orthopedic surgery and spine surgery. And we also run a pain clinic too.
But we found it a painful process getting anyone at PGH to speak with us for months. We caught up with Dr. Awasi next door where he happens to live. He told us he's proud of what's happening here.
I've seen the change in the last 2.5 years. So this hospital was bankrupt 3 times. So it's out of the bankruptcy. So it's big progress itself.
But what about this federal lawsuit filed by Allstate Insurance against Pontiac General Hospital, Dr. Awasi, and others? It alleges serious abuses, fake medical records, bills, and invoices for services never done or totally unnecessary, alleged schemes that violate state and federal law. Months ago, hospital executive Priyam Sharma told me her business was an open book right before she stopped returning my calls. This civil lawsuit labels the alleged schemes part of a RICO conspiracy. Yet Dr. Awasi vigorously defends the hospital.
I've seen the growth coming up, and it is a slow process.
Public records show after graduating from med school in Pakistan, Awasi lost his medical license in Massachusetts in September of 2008 after complaints and an investigation by a medical board showing he improperly accessed other doctors' patients' information, then directed them to have unnecessary treatments at his own rehab center for profit.
Somebody needs to investigate that from a criminal perspective.
Dan Roberts spent more than 30 years in law enforcement and retired as an assistant director with the FBI. Having supervised many healthcare fraud cases, he says hospitals have a duty to investigate the doctors they hire.
That certainly is a red flag for someone to take a look at and do a deep dive into their background check. And I would encourage that any patient do some due diligence and check up on their doctor before they go.
Court documents also show Awasi's medical license was suspended for 6 months here in Michigan in November 2009 for using an expired pad to prescribe drugs. Attorneys for Allstate Insurance declined to comment for our story. An attorney for Pontiac General has not returned our calls. By phone, Dr. Awasi insisted to me that he remains focused on his work and providing patients with the best possible care. In the meantime, if you have any questions or issues about this hospital you'd like me to investigate, just email me or message me on Facebook or Twitter. From Pontiac, Simon Shakat, 7 Action News.
Thank you so much, Simon. If you have a complaint against Pontiac General or another business, you can file a complaint with the Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs. We put a link on WXYZ.com.